easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Sam Merrill. Evan Mobley is out there with Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Lewis with it. He's picked up by Mobley. From 17 feet out. A second chance effort. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Sam Merrill. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can to make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Lewis outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Cleveland also making some changes. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okeke comes in for Max Strus, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's the teardrop, and Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And the shot goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Lewis on the way. Over Mitchell. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Wade from outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Trent outside. Back to Lewis. The 11-footer. That one falls. Lewis has got 20.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Mitchell. The layup off target. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Hello, everybody.
Hard to play the same way without Zion Williamson's overwhelming physicality. You know, the way he challenges defense on the interior, you got to collapse against him.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could...
Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Lewis checked in for Milwaukee. A switch here also for Cleveland. Jerome, he's checked in for Garland. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Lewis is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. For Milwaukee, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lewis, he nails it, and we're tied up. 22 points for him.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Mobley outside. Pass to Jerome. Lillard with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Mitchell. Looking to The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Jerome passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. With the floater, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Cleveland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Driving in. Oh, with a dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Lewis down low. Covered by Mitchell. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's Green and for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson's checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Okoro. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. That one drops for him. Strus has got his first 2 points of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mobley looking it over. With 1 on the clock, that shot is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you, 1 bucket at a time, all right?
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Garland. Max Strus is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Tyson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lewis with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Shoots a 3. Lewis misses.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Jerome. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lewis, left side. And another 3 for Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jerome passes to Garland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The Cavaliers with another miss. Lewis with it. Garland picks him up. Porter in the corner. Lewis against Garland. Lewis passes to Giannis. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks, David. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. To stop the run. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A drive by Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Here's Lewis. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Lewis outside. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Okoro with it, picked up by Kuzma. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Lewis against Mitchell. Lewis outside. Milwaukee needs to get off the shot here. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 3.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Pass to Mobley. Over Giannis. Mobley misses.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Look at the basket.
Here's Lewis. Good.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's Garland for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Pass to Mobley. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And the Cavaliers call time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Mitchell. Fourth personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall. This one for 3. Lopez grabs the board, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. No luck that time either. The 3 from Garland. Misses the shot. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our terrific 2K...